Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this easy, fancy looking braided updo. So I have my hair divided into 3 sections. This side's a little bit larger. This side's a little bit larger. It goes almost the halfway point because I find if I don't do a larger braid on the side that is going around, it kind of tends to bump out right here at my parting. So make this side a little bit larger and this one just a bit smaller so that I have more hair for the middle section. I'm just going to start French braiding this side, and I'm going to French braid all the way around to where I parted it and then braid it to the end. With each section, you want to make sure it's really smooth and pulled back tight. Otherwise, when you go to put it around, it's going to bubble out in a few places and it's not going to look as good. So I try to keep holding it back as far as I can and curve it as much as possible so that it will lay nicely. For this hairstyle, you really just want to take your time for the whole hairstyle to make sure everything's laying smooth and make it pretty tight, especially the braids, because you want those to look really nice. And the smoother and tighter the braid, the better it will look. Now I'm just going to put a rubber band on the end. For this hairstyle also, you want to make sure your sections are pretty equal, because the more equal sections, the longer braid you'll get and the longer the hairstyle will be, which really makes the pattern stand out better. Okay, so I have my third section in the back to keep it out of the way. I'm just going to do this front section now. This one, I didn't do as good of a job dividing it, so it's a little bit shorter, but that's not as big of a problem when it's the front braid. Okay, so you're gonna bring this third section around and just smooth it out really well. Make sure there's no lumps or bumps back there. And now we're gonna start braiding with this front piece. Get around. And we want to be able to see the braids, so we're gonna keep the braids flat. We're not gonna twist them. Just keep them like this. And when you put it on, go over. Don't twist it to go over. Just go straight over. This is what I meant. This is what I was talking about whenever I was saying make your braids as long as possible, because your braid takes up extra length. So when you're braiding it together, your straight hair is naturally going to be quite a bit longer. Okay, so that's as far as this little braid can go. Smooth out the ends. that's it. This one's a little bit of a fancier one. It looks like you put a ton of effort in it, but this only took me about 15 minutes, so it doesn't take too terribly long. And for some reason, people always think braids look really fancy. I grew up wearing braids all the time, so to me it's not that fancy of a hairdo, but I really love braids because they just hold your hair in place really well, and they do look nice. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe for more vintage content, hairstyles, and just a bunch of things. I love tea, I love books, all things vintage, and I'm playing around with my hair, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!